Hello and good afternoon, candidate number one. How are you feeling today?
Quite nervous and excited at the same time.
Wow, he is excited. JC, how about her?
Hello, candidate number one. How are you this afternoon?
I'm actually feeling really nervous right now seeing all of these people here, but I think I can do it, especially that my curriculum is here supporting me. Thank you.
Wow, what a very supportive curriculum you have. Candidate number one.
All right, so are you ready for your question?
Yes?
All right, let's have the questions. All right, so the candidate will pick their question and you will hand it to me. So we will start asking the question for the male, followed by the female.
Exactly now.
So I will read the question twice. Here it goes. What is your stance about courtship? Do you prefer the traditional way or the modern way? Example, through chats or texts, and why? I repeat. What is your stance about courtship? Do you prefer the traditional way or the modern way? Example, through chats or texts, and why?
Well, I believe that texts and calls, dates, like the modern way of courting, it can be romantic, but one must not forget the traditional akyat ng ligaw. Because as a true-to-heart Filipino myself, if I love my significant other, then so much more would I want to love and respect her parents. And I thank you.
Thank you so much. Before we move on with the female, may I request the crowd? Dear friends, I know we are all excited, but the judges will have a hard time hearing their answers if we keep on shouting. So let's just minimize our voices. Okay, thank you. We may now proceed.
I know our audience that you are all overwhelmed with the answers that your candidates will be having, but amo rin siyang gihangyo na i-manage na ato ang noises para mas maklaro pa sa judges ang ilang mga answer. And it is also important to note that each question, our candidates are given 45 seconds to answer. The timer is displayed on the screen for everyone's reference. Shall we now proceed to the question for female candidate number one? Pick your question, candidate number one. Same with candidate number one. We will only read your question twice. Here is your question. What family tradition do you think should be introduced in schools today? What family tradition do you think should be introduced in schools today?
So I think that one tradition that we should introduce to schools right now is our tradition Bayanihan. Because we live in a generation where people see things as a competition. And I think by teaching students this tradition, we would help them to help others as well, to lift them up in order for us to make a better place. Thank you.
What a very nice answer, candidate number one. Thank you so much for presenting yourself. Shall we proceed to candidate number two?
Hello, maayong hapon, candidate number two. Kumusta ka? Unsa imong gibati karong hapon na?
I feel blessed to be in front of you today, and I feel honored to be a part of this year's competition.
Good afternoon, candidate number 2. I'm pretty sure that you have a secret that you'd like to share to your crowd. Can you tell us your secret for staying for staying fit and beautiful?
I think the secret that I have is just being myself and not minding other people's businesses. Because by loving yourself, you're gonna glow more than you've ever thought. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 2, but that's not your final question yet.
Not yet. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
Wow, love the confidence.
I love this spirit.
That's great on. Open it for you. Okay, so your question goes like this. Is it possible to be modern and still uphold Filipino traditions? How? I repeat, is it possible to be modern and still uphold Filipino traditions? How?
Yes, it is still very possible to be modern and still uphold Filipino traditions. We, as Filipinos, are in the heart of Asia. We are known for our independence. We are known for our respect-oriented. But being modern doesn't mean we must stray away from our family ties, from our cultural roots. Modernization isn't going to eradicate or erase our tradition. It is going to embrace it. It's going to increase it. No, Filipinos are Filipinos. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 1, number 2, and let's proceed to the female candidate number 2. Can we have your question? Are you excited for your question? Of course. You may now pick a card and allow me to read your question twice. Candidate number 2, here is your question. What Filipino culture sets us apart from each other's cultures, and in what way does this represent us? Again, what Filipino culture sets us apart from each other cultures, and in what way does this represent us?
A Filipino culture that sets us apart from other culture is hospitality. Us Filipinos love to welcome other culture with great pleasure, excitement, and respect. And that sets us apart from other culture because not all the culture does the same thing. Some does it, but not with the same great pleasure and excitement as us Filipinos do. And hospitality represents our manner of openness and acceptance. And I thank you!
That's true enough. Hospitality is one of the unique Filipino values. Thank you so much, candidate number 2.
Thank you so much. You may now go back.
I can also share now that hospitality is very relevant to my situation right now because I'm also new to NOHS, but I could feel the warmth and the vibes of the NOHS family giving my warmest welcome.
That's true, JC, and I can attest to that experience. I agree.
So let's now proceed to candidate number 3.
Hello, candidate number 3. I can see that you have a lot of supporters in the crowd. What would you like to say to them?
I would just want to say to them that thank you for supporting me even though I didn't believe in myself at first. Thank you.
How about for the female?
I want to say thank you to my fellow classmates because they are supporting me ever since that I have been chosen as the representative of the special program in the arts.
Wow, what a very sincere dedication to their classmates. I believe that they are now ready for their question.
Yes, let's ask them. Are you ready?
I'm nervous but excited at the same time.
That's the spirit. Let's have your question. All right. Here is your question. What part of Filipino culture do you believe is slowly how can we revive it? Again, what part of Filipino culture do you believe is slowly fading, and how can we revive it?
For me, the culture that is slowly fading is respect for elders. We can revive it by teaching children to say po and opo, and by setting an example at home. Small acts of respect will keep this culture alive in future generations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, candidate number 3.
Good afternoon, Sir JC.
I'm pretty sure that you are now ready for your question. So, can you pick your card? Okay, candidate number 3, here is your question. What value taught at home is the most important for you and why? What value taught at home is the most important for you and why?
Growing up, my family always valued respect. Respect is the value that can be applied in variety of ways. Respect for our parents, our different beliefs, and most importantly, the respect that we have towards our culture. This is very important because this is the main value that is being taught at home. And as Filipinos, we should be responsible in applying this in our daily lives. Because I personally believe that if we apply respect in our daily lives, we can have a respect where we can have a stronger relationship with our families, healthier communities, and a compassionate nation. Thank you.
Wow, very timely! Candidate number 3, thank you so much for showcasing your wit this afternoon. Let's give another round of applause to candidate number 3. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now let's have candidate number 4. Hello, good afternoon, candidate number 4.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, so I'd like to ask, since they look very fit, handsome, and beautiful, what preparations have you done for today's pageant?
Preparations that I have done in today's pageant is to always have discipline, wake up early, and practice to all my utmost best.
What about you? Candidate number 4?
The preparation that I had during this amazing journey is practicing every day and studying for the Q&A. And I thank you.
I can really evaluate or assess the discipline that they established within themselves for this competition, which is really applaudable, right, Nat?
Exactly, JC. Time management is very important. Now, are you ready for your final question?
Always ready.
Oh, love the confidence. Bring it on. All right, so your question goes like this. What Filipino virtue or values do you deem that young men or boys shouldn't lose? Why? Again, what Filipino virtue or values do you deem that young men or boys shouldn't lose? Why?
Well, listening to that question, I have noticed that the young men or fellow boys are losing respect in our elderlies. That's why I believe we shouldn't lose our respect to our elders and loved ones. And as a fellow Notian in today's pageant, I persuade you all to always be respectful to our elders. Thank you.
Let's proceed to female candidate number 3. I'm pretty sure that you are ready, am I right?
Always ready.
Okay, you may now pick your question. And allow me to read your question twice. Here's your question. Do you think the concept of close family ties still exists in modern Filipino families? Why or why not? I repeat, do you think the concept of close family ties still exists in modern Filipino families? Why or why not?
I think the close family ties does not still exist in this modern time because many youth had been prioritizing their gadgets, their friends instead of hanging out and enjoying the time with their family. And as a candidate of Miss Negros Oriental High School, I will use my voice tonight in this big event, educating all of the people who are watching this to spend more time with your family instead of gadgets and friends, because we don't know what if there's no tomorrow. And
Thank you so much, candidate number 4. So, thank you, candidates.
You may now go back. Now let's move on with candidate number 5.
Medyo kayo sila mo answer na, no?
Yes.
Watch your sa mga students here sa NOHS.
Exactly, JC. Alright, and we have more questions.
Yes,
But
and
before that, yes, JC?
yes. I guess our candidates have something to say first. Candidate
Of
number
course,
5.
yes. So what can you say to your supporters right here, candidate number 5?
What can I say to the supporting people today is I'm very thankful of you. Without you, I am not standing in front of a lot of people right now. So thank you very much for your support.
Alright, how about her?
At the very start of this journey, I've always doubted myself, but because of my supporters, I am now motivated and I feel very blessed to be standing here in front of you.
Wow. That was really sincere answer, candidate number 5. I'm pretty sure they are now ready for their questions.
Yes, are you ready?
I think.
Oh, you have to be sure. Are you ready?
Of course, I am ready.
That's the spirit. Now get your question. Alright. Okay, so your question goes like this. At your home, what Filipino tradition is still being practiced and what's the reasoning behind it? At your home, what Filipino tradition is still being practiced and what's the reasoning behind it?
Thank you for that question. We still practice manupo, showing respect to elders by taking their hands and bowing slightly. Even in modern world, this tradition or this value teaches the young generation the importance of valuing and societal harmony. We need to practice the manupo that shows the simple respect to people because this is the foundation of being a Filipino. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, candidate number 5. Shall we now proceed to female candidate number 5? Alright, she's so excited to get her envelope for her question, and I'm pretty sure she will answer it loud and clear. Alright, here's your question, candidate number 5. What Filipino tradition has personally inspired you? And how has it shaped who you are today? Again, what Filipino tradition has personally inspired you? And how has it shaped who you are today?
Thank you for that question. The Filipino tradition that has inspired me is the bayanihan, the act of communal unity and cooperation. Because of bayanihan, I grew and
grew as a person who valued humility and kindness. And she's looking at Bayanihan, looking at how Filipinos value and helping each other and uplifting each other. This shows that achievement is not only about yourself but also how you uplift others. And I, candidate number 5, who stands with the belief that Bayanihan serves as our light to remind us of our shared humanity.
Wow, thank you so much, candidate number 5. The competition is getting intense and I can feel the energy from our audience.
Exactly, JC. You know, I can really see that they're trying their best, no, to really answer the questions because it is not easy standing here in front.
Yes, and their answer has really substance. That's one thing that I could really appreciate. So at this point, can we
Exactly.
now proceed to our candidate number 6?
Hello, candidate number 6. I can see that you are very cute. How are you today?
I'm fine and nervous at the same time pressured.
Yes, he's a little bit nervous. So just loosen up a little bit, relax, para maka-answer dyan ta, no? How about your partner? How are you
Confident.
today?
I love her confidence right now.
And I love her skin.
Yeah.
Yes. How are you, candidate number 6?
I'm feeling scared, but I'm so grateful there's people around me who would support me here.
Candidate number 6 is truly beautiful.
Yes, they are all beautiful, equally beautiful.
That's right.
Yes, so are you ready for your question?
Very much ready.
I can't answer, but I'll try my best.
Oh, that's the spirit. Of course, we are all trying our best. Now, please pick one. Relax lang, yung kakulba-kulba. Okay, now here's your question. What particular Filipino tradition are you proud of and why? Again, what particular Filipino tradition are you proud of and why?
I am proud of Bayanihan because it shows gratitude, respect, and humanity.
Thank you so much, Bayanihan.
Yes, that's very compact, brief yet very comprehensive answer. Thank you, male candidate number 6. Shall we now proceed to female candidate number 6? Okay, candidate number 6, allow me to read your question. As a young individual, how would you incorporate the Filipino culture and tradition in the present time? I repeat, as a young individual, how would you incorporate the Filipino culture and tradition in the present time?
Thank you. I would say because it shows everyone's respect and it tells us like to give respect to elders and people we care about. Thank you.
Wow, what a very nice answer, candidate number 6.
Yes, it's very short, simple, but sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, candidate number 6.
I can really sense their sincerity in their answer. Thank you, candidate number 6. At this point, shall we proceed to candidate number 7?
Hello, candidate number 7. What can you say to your supporters out there?
All I can say is thank you for supporting me very so much. And I feel very honored to be here in front of you all. And yeah, that's all. Thank you.
How about
What
your
about you?
pair?
I would like to extend my gratitude to all my supporters, especially my SPFL family over there. Thank you.
All right, very supportive.
I really love their support, the support they're giving to our candidates.
Yes.
It's truly inspiring.
Exactly. Are you ready for your question?
I do.
Okay, please pick one. Okay, now here's your question. Do you think Filipino traditional arts are still relevant to today's youth? Why or why not? Do you think Filipino traditional arts are still relevant to today's youth? Why or why not?
Definitely yes. I think Filipino traditional arts are still relevant to today's youth because it plays a crucial role in our culture. And as the younger generations nowadays are very open and interested in learning about the traditional arts of our country. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And now let's proceed to the question for female candidate number 7. You may pick your envelope and allow me to read your question. Here's your question. If you could write a modern poem or song about the Filipino spirit, what would be its message? Again, if you could write a modern poem or song about the Filipino spirit, what would its message be?
If I were to write a modern poem or song, I would write about Filipinos' resilience and hope, a tribute to Filipino spirit. Even though we are faced by major challenges every year, we still can stand up and rise with pride as Filipinos. And I think that's what makes us Pinoy really unique. And as Filipino, I stand before all of you today to show the Filipino spirit brought me here. And I thank you.
Yes, we really have unique values. Thank you so much, candidate number 7.
Thank you so much indeed. Filipinos are very resilient from the pandemic and all sorts of typhoon, JC. We are still standing strong today.
And also we have the resilient candidate there last, but definitely they will not display the list.
Yes,
ability for
excited
this
kayo atong
interview.
candidate number 8. How are you today, male candidate number 8?
I'm fine and okay. I'm a little bit nervous, but at the same time excited and thrilled to be able to join this pageant.
Wow, how about you, female?
I feel nervous, but because of all the support from my family, friends, and schoolmates, everything feels great and I am very excited to keep going.
Wow,
I
let's
can
hear
see
this
her
candidate number
family
8.
waving over there. Very supportive. All right.
All right.
So are you ready for your question?
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's pick one. Okay, now here is your question. If you could pass on one Filipino value to future generations, what would it be and why? If you could pass on one Filipino value to future generations, what would it be and why?
I would pass on paggalang or respect to future generations because it shows how it reminds us to stay humble and always listen to older members and value their wisdom. And it keeps our culture as Filipinos alive even as the world changes. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, male candidate number 8. Shall we now proceed to female candidate number 8. Candidate number 8, here is your question. What is the most important Filipino value you think that the girls or young women today should still practice?
The most important Filipino value that I think that girls today should still practice is paggalang or respect, because it shows that we are real Filipinos because we know respect, and this shows our deep regards for elders, family, and others. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. Male and female candidate number 8.
Alright, so pwede na maginhawa og lalong. Alright, so now that we heard their thoughts and ideas, JC, I believe that they will have the next portion later on where they will showcase their skills and talent.
Indeed, Nam. And I could really feel nga, bisag ipangulbaan sila, they still manage to present themselves in crowd with substance, wit, and confidence.